This set of exercises I'm going to show you will help you create dynamic posture, and dynamic posture will help you create dynamic, smooth, and low impact walking. Let's get right into it. We're going to begin by reaching forward with your right arm and then taking your belly button and turning it back and to the right, and keep a very vertical posture, head elevated, floating upwards, pelvis tucked in a level position, and feel the engagement of your core muscles. The upper waist turning forward, pushing out the fist, the belly button turning your lower abs back, twisting against the upper waist rotation, and make sure your spine is centered between the 2 feet and that your weight distribution is even between the 2 feet. From the side view, reach forward with the right arm, make a fist with it so you can make it really dynamic, and then turn your belly button back to the right, turning against the rotation of your arm, and keep the posture nice and vertical. If you start off with a slouched posture like this, that engagement of the core is going to get it moved up into the right position. If you have an anterior pelvic tilt like this, that same motion is going to cinch your pelvis into the right position by working the abs and the hips. Now we're going to feel the motion happen as we change elements of this posture. Begin by flexing your left hip and feel how your weight should sink onto that right leg. Now fully rooted on the right leg as you continue to punch forward with the fist and turn the belly button back and to the right. Feel your pelvis cinched into that neutral position, not tilted forward and not tilted back. And then now we're going to rotate the core in the opposite direction. So take the punch forward on the left and retract the right, and take the belly button, which is turning back into the right, and turn it back and to the left. And that's going to create the same posture, but generated by the muscles on the left. And then we're going to flex the right hip and feel the weight sink into that left leg. The left knee should soften, flex slightly, and the spine should move from the center between the 2 feet just slightly over to the left leg. And then we're going to reverse again to the standing posture with both feet on the ground even, and then flex your left hip, pulling the knee up, sinking your weight down slightly to the right. And we're going to go back and forth with this exercise. And then as we get into it, I'm going to begin to explain what we're doing with the core. And with this series of exercises, eventually you are going to start to understand what the walking code is. You're going to understand how to create dynamic posture and walking technique. And you're going to understand how to use your core muscles and your hip muscles to move your body more consciously, more fluidly, and in a healthier way for your spine and your other joints. Now we're going to do the same exercise from the side view so you can see what's going on with the heels a little bit better. Beginning on the right side with the core activated, upper waist and lower waist, pelvis in a neutral position, so not tilted backwards and not tilted forward. Getting this dynamic motion of your waist core muscles should get your pelvis into that neutral position. And then you're going to flex your left hip, sinking the weight onto the right leg. You'll see the knee move forward and your left foot will be remaining on the ball of the foot only. And then we're going to shift back by changing the core motion to the other side, and then flex the right hip. And so you can see as the right hip flexes, the right heel will come up off the ground. Only the ball of the foot will remain on the ground with no weight on it. And then watch carefully as you switch the core rotation. Your waist rotation is going to press your heel into the ground. This is not pushing with the hip. Take your right arm and reach forward with the fist, turning your belly button to the right, back into the right. That is going to help tuck your pelvis under and press the heel into the ground. That's not your glutes pushing. Don't push with the glutes. The tucking of the pelvis is what's going to press the heel into the ground and create that dynamic vertical posture. And then alternate, flexing the left hip. And now we're going to speed it up a little bit and go back and forth, creating dynamic motion. Thanks for joining me. I'm Todd Martin, family medicine physician. I'm also a dance instructor and a Tai Chi practitioner, and I try to bring these disciplines together to help you walk more fluidly, walk more confidently, and walk with lower impact on your joints. I'll see you in the next one.